Hello and welcome to my journey to get the most Hypixel Leaderboards. This took thousands of hours to make, so I hope you will enjoy it. This all started in 2017 when I saw Technoblade's video and thought it would be amazing if I got into the Bed Wars leaderboards. So I joined Hypixel for the first time and started playing. I got to Gold Prestige and realized it would take years at this pace, so I quit trying to play for leaderboards and had fun on Hypixel instead. On June 13th, 2019, Skyblock was released. I started playing it a lot, and on July 9th, the Skilling Collection leaderboards were released. Next year in June, I saw a video where some guy named Present got number 1 netherrack, and I thought, haha, this is my time to shine, but I didn't realize how long it would take. I do some research and see that there's a guy that already overtook Present a long time ago. His name was Squashy Squid. He made a video about it in March, and I realized that I need to mine now. I start mining and get to 100k, 200, 300, and in one day while I'm mining, some people talk to me and invite me to a Discord server about netherrack mining. I am 3rd, and while mining, I look at the leaderboard and realize I'm 4th. Someone passed me while I was mining. I was emotionally crushed and decided to quit. I later realized that it was Squid on another profile. You should watch his 2 videos on it. They are more detailed and cover more about the world than I do here. About 3 months later, I suddenly come back and start getting 500k to 1 million netherrack daily and get to 8 million netherrack. This time after mining for 2 weeks straight and about 10 hours daily, I see screenshots of people being at over 10 million netherrack and still getting more than me daily. I mine for 10 hours a day, they mine for 14. I can't get number 1 with that. I decide to fully quit and never mine again. I start going for random collections and calculating how long it would take to get number 1. After switching many times and wasting over 300 million coins and over 400 hours of searching, I think to myself that I should go for wheat. Come on, it's wheat, who would grind that? I place down minions and in a couple of days I get to the top 1000. I keep getting closer and closer, and one day I get to the top 50. I build farms and start grinding for farming 60. For some reason, the tier 3 wheat hoe is 200 million coins, so I can't get it. One day while I'm browsing the forums, I see some farming Discord and decide to join. I look at these people's stats and see they are serious. I look and there's no one farming wheat. That's great. One day I look at the chat and see someone named Bankir that farms wheat. I think, who's this random that thinks he can beat me? I look at his stats and see he has a max setup. I keep farming, but I can't seem to catch up at all. I rethink my existence and start farming melons. I already talked to number 1 melon and he has 1 billion melons and is completely inactive. I build farms and start farming it in secret. I get to top 1000, 500, 250. I reach 150 million melons and quit again. At least this time I had a completely maxed setup. While that's happening, Technoblade uploads his 3rd and last potato war video. He's only at 500 million, which seems low. I start farming potatoes, but this time I'm serious. I get a max setup and an infinite farm and start farming. The farm design Technoblade uses is inefficient, and with the help from the farming Discord server, I create my own design of the best crop farm, which is 10% slower than the best, but you only need 1/2. I start farming and get 10 to 12 million potatoes per day. I get to the top 150 and 180 million potatoes after 3 weeks of farming. I become burnt out. I've done this many times, and all the times I try I became burnt out and decided to quit. The closest I've gotten is top 3. I think to myself, Skyblock is not the game. In December 2021, I decided to grind Duels. The mode I chose was Skywars. I joined the guild Matrix and there were some people that also grinded it, so I was motivated. I got 1st in weekly wins and then I got 1st in monthly. I felt like this is the time. I got to 10,000 wins in less than a month and saw the leaderboard was still 20,000 wins away. Number 1 is even further, it was 60,000 wins away. Again, I felt like everything I've done is nothing compared to what's left. Then one day. In August of 2020, I was hunting achievements in arcade and played this game called Dragon Wars. It was dead. I was also good at it, so I started playing it a little, and on January 31st, I joined the Dragon Wars Discord server. I didn't think a game this dead would have such an active and great community. The people there became my best friends and people that I still talk to every day. The leaderboard at the time when I started playing was only 390 wins for number 1. That's 52 hours of playing, which is nothing. I decided to do my best to get number 1. All these times I failed, but this was it. I had to reach it this time. And so it began. I started playing more and more. One day I got onto the top 10, and for the first time my name was on a lifetime Hypixel leaderboard. I was so happy, but I knew I had to continue. The game was dead most of the time, so I switched between Skyblock and Dragon Wars many times. One day in February, this wolf came back. I started playing and got onto the leaderboard, which made everyone scared. He played for hours every day and didn't seem to slow down. And in March he got number 1. Now number 1 was 600 wins, and it kept increasing. Everyone hated Wolf because of how toxic he was. People didn't want him to have number 1 and asked people to pass him before he could get to 1000. No one tried to pass him. Then I came back from Skyblock and started grinding. I played 8 to 13 hours a day because of online school, but on March 22nd, Wolf became the first player to reach 1000 wins in Dragon Wars. I was disappointed in myself. How could I fail so many times? I quit Dragon Wars and went back to Skyblock. July comes and it brings the first Dragon Wars booster. Woohoo! I come back to Dragon Wars again and start playing. More boosters appear, but they all get banned. For fun, before getting 1000 wins, I played Dragon Wars for 24 hours straight and got 100 wins in 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 55 seconds, which is the world record for most wins in 24 hours and the fastest time someone got 100 wins in. On September 8th, I became the second Dragon Wars player to reach 1000 wins. I waited for my friend Snooptastic to also get it so we could tie. Then I continued to play. And on September 18th, 2021, I became the number 1 Dragon Wars player. I finally did it. I got number 1. I didn't think I could ever get it, but I did. After so many failed attempts, I finally did it. But unfortunately for me, Wolf, after not logging in since July, comes back and gets number 1 again. And I already had plans for more leaderboards. I realized I can't get all leaderboards and decided to focus on simulators, which are seasonal, so I can't get them at any time. There are 4 total simulators, so if I got top 10 in all of them, I would have 5 leaderboards in total. I did some research and found that the most leaderboards someone has is 5. I realized that this was possible for me to beat. I could find another easy leaderboard and get it. I would have the most leaderboards on Hypixel. I started playing Halloween Simulator the day it came out and didn't stop until it ended. I became number 2 for that season. I became 4th in the leaderboard, which is more than I was going for. After that, I became the most burnt out I've ever been in my entire life. I quit Minecraft completely after Halloween Simulator. 3 weeks later, on December 1st, Green Simulator came out, which gave me a reason to play, so I continued. I got top 10 and again for fun played for 24 hours and got 300 daily wins. That's the record for most wins in any simulator in a day. I got 8th, but as I am currently writing the script, Green Simulator has not ended yet and there are 3 other people which want leaderboards and they are all awfully close to beating me. After this incredibly long journey, I am still not done. I realized many things throughout this journey and met many great people. After getting 3 leaderboards, there are still 2 simulators which I must get leaderboards in. But the most important thing that everyone that got number 1 and something said is that after getting leaderboards or number 1, you still don't feel happy. It is, after all, just a number.